back to my channel. Okay, so it's slow season right now for my business. If you've done this business long enough, you know that there are slow seasons and there are seasons that are very busy for a cake business. Whatever the case, the time your slow season or fast-paced season will be depends on where you are and the kind of customers you have. So that's what we're going to be talking about today, so you can be able to recognize, is it slow season or is my marketing just shit, right? Because sometimes when it's slow season, if you're spending $20 on ads, it's going to maybe give you one customer. But when it's fast paced, you get like maybe several customers, even though you're spending the same amount. So today I'm going to help you figure out, is your business in slow season right now where you are, or you just need to upgrade your marketing? It's fast season and you're missing out on good money. Yeah? Okay, so if you're new to this channel, like, where have you been? Thank you guys for always watching my videos. For my old viewers, I'm really grateful for you guys. Thank you for always commenting and for always, like, you know, telling me what you guys want to watch. Without much ado, yeah, on this channel, if you're new, we talk about all things cake business, running a cake business, whether you work from home, you are a full-time baker, or maybe this is just your part-time, you know, gig kind of thing and you're looking to make it full-time, or you have a cake shop. Whatever the case, all things cake business, that's what we talk about on this channel. So let's get started, right? Okay, so I'm going to first give you guys an example of what I'm trying to talk about, right? If you are used to this channel, you know that, like, I came from Ukraine. Now I live in Ireland and I run my business in Dublin, Ireland. I used to live in Ukraine and I started my cake business when I was in second year in medical school. So most of my customers were students. At least 90% of them were students and foreigners, Indian students, Nigerian students, Cameroonian students. There were so many of us. Yeah, in that city we're over 10,000 foreign students. So I had like a wide base of foreigners that were students that were my customers. So things get slow. There are 2 times of the year, and it took me about 3 years to realize this. Initially I used to like be afraid, okay, maybe my customers have gone somewhere else, maybe the new baker has taken all my customers, maybe they're not buying from me because, you know, my cakes are not tasting good. Like, I was in my head a lot. But after about a couple of years, I realized that there seems to be a pattern here. Yeah, there are times where, like, I'm not getting a lot of orders, and this time the first one I noticed was between January till March. Like, the orders slowed down drastically. Like, if I used to get like 5 orders in a day before on a regular Saturday, now I'm getting 1 or even none. And I would be so scared because when I was in school, I depended so much on my cake business for money and for like my basic school needs, my rent and all of that. So I would be so afraid, oh God, maybe this business is failing, maybe nobody's buying from me anymore because I've offended all of them, maybe the cakes do not taste good, and basically I used to be in my head a lot. So between January and the end of March, usually there's a break for Valentine's. See that Valentine's Day, and students don't play with Valentine. Like, Valentine's Day, except Valentine's Day, like, I make so much money usually on Valentine's Day. Like a day before, a day after, on the day, like 12 and 15, like, Jesus. Some boys have like 3 girlfriends, and I'm telling you, and I know all the girlfriends, but the girlfriends do not know. Okay, moving on, right? So between January and the end of March, by the 1st of April, you're going to think maybe Jesus came and resurrected all the dead customers. I'm telling you, like, the orders will be coming in back to back. By the time it gets to May, like, I can't breathe. I literally have to be rejecting orders if I'm going to be able to meet up with my schoolwork. Like, I literally cannot breathe. May, June, July. But by the time it gets to like middle of July, school is closed and the summer break has started and most people are already going home. Things start to slow down. By the 1st of August, you can't find any cake. Like, maybe if I used to have like 15 cakes a week before, now I have to, like, things would have slowed down so much. But by the 1st of September, things are beginning to pick up again. And then by middle September, Jesus. By the time it's November, I literally cannot breathe. I can't, like, it is cake back to back to back to back, and I have to be looking for how to fit all of this work in with my schoolwork so I can make maximum amount of money and still be able to make it up with all of my school duties. The first couple of years I wasn't keeping good data, but after about 2-3 years I kind of could see a pattern, even though I didn't really have good data. So in this video I'm going to help you, what helped me to see the pattern And it was my boyfriend then that made me realize that, can't you see that last year you didn't really get orders around this time too? It's not that the business is failing, or it's not the fault of your customers kind of thing, and it's not something you did wrong, it's just a pattern. That was when I started to see it. And now that I'm in Ireland, I'm realizing I've been here for 2 years now. I've done 2 full years running this business, and I've realized that there's a pattern between for example, now is beginning to really slow down. It started like early this month. Between October and December and January, like it is really slow. And Valentine is not as lucrative as it was in Ukraine, because people are in love here, but the love is more stable. They're not trying to prove a lot. Or maybe it's me that's not doing my marketing well. I'll do a lot better this year, because I did shit last year. If you watch my Instagram, but if you are used to this video, I made a video about last year's Valentine, guys. Like it was a shit show basically. Anyways, end of February is still kind of slow, but by March they've started doing christening, confirmations, birthday. April, Jesus. May, Jesus. You can't breathe. June, July, August. By the time it starts to get to like September, end of September again, it starts to slow down. So in this business, no matter where you are, you need to be able to pay attention to the times where the orders are fast-paced and they're coming in, and the times when they start to slow down. And I think one thing I kind of noticed that if you live in a country where they have winter and summer, orders are a lot better during summer, because people will be having parties and all of that. Most of the events are doing autumn, spring, summer. But when it starts to get to like autumn, towards the end of autumn, winter, like things really slow down. Anyways, these are 4 things that made me realize, like after a while, that it's not because customers are running away. It's not because I'm not posting enough on Instagram. It's nothing I'm doing. It's just the season. And this business kind of has slow time and fast time. So if you're fretting, I'm going to tell you 4 reasons why you should not fret. You do your calculations and go back and do all these things and realize it's not slow time, it's your marketing, then you need to up your marketing. That's another video for another day. So these 4 things will help you know if it is slow time or you're just, your marketing is just shit, basically. So number 1 is you need to be able to check your order history. If you document properly, you're able to find a pattern. If this is September, right? No, this is October. If things are really slow for you right now, go check October last year and compare it to this month. Okay, to make it a lot easier, compare September first. So, because you know you already have a full month of September, by the end of October, compare the full month of October to the last. You can start from, if you add your business long enough, compare January to December 2022 and January to December 2023. When you're done with the comparison, you'll be able to maybe see a pattern between those 2 years, and then come and compare it to how far we've gone this year and see if that pattern fits with the previous pattern you kind of discovered. That way you'll be able to know, is it slow season? If it's slow season, yeah, I have another video on this channel on what you should do during slow season, the things I do that helps me pick up the pace a little for orders, and it also helps me prepare for the fast season. So another thing you can do is the sales you made this year, you want to look at it. Am I doing better than I did last year? Is it that the business is growing, it's not slow season? Or is it that, like, you know, it's fast season for me right now? I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say. If the sales are more this time, is it that maybe the business is growing? Last year I didn't do as much and the business is just growing, I'm doing a lot better. Or is it that maybe it's just fast season right now and slow season will come? And number 3 is, you can, if you have a website, you can create like a feedback form for your customers that kind of tells you, like, it kind of tells you, you can ask them questions about like the last time they bought from you, what was the experience, the last time they bought the previous year, why did they buy, that kind of thing kind of gives you idea about your customers' behavior. So you can tell them to fill the forms. Why have they not bought this year? Some people will, some people won't, but it gives those that do, it will give you an insight on what. Number 4 is creating a poll on Instagram or TikTok, social media polls basically. You know, when you make a post, there's a thing where like you can create a poll on Instagram. You can say like, if you bought a cake from me this year, why have you not bought this year? You'll be surprised, people will actually answer you. But I think the one that is most anonymous is the email one, because people don't want to offend you. They might want to tell you the truth, but they might not want to offend you. So the email ones are a lot easier. But the social media ones too are really good. So I think you should create, social media ones are really good and they're a lot easier. I do it a lot. I do posts. And now, speaking of posts, I'm going to do a lot more posts and add them to my reels when I make reels for this November, December. Yeah. So those are 4 things you have to do to help you realize, is this slow season or am I just slacking on my marketing? And if you're slacking on your marketing, I have another video on, how to, market your cake business so you can make maximum profit, especially whether it is doing slow time or doing fast time. So let me go over it again so you can understand what I'm saying. Number 1, check your order history. If you document really well, better still if you have a website, to make it a lot easier for you. But if you used to write it down, and that's not a big deal. For I think the whole of 2022, I had an old book, I was writing every of my orders down, every single one. What that does for you is that it helps you, and if you're not being properly documenting, if you're going to run your business like a business and not like a hobby, you have to properly document so that you can grow, you can see patterns, you can know how to market, you can, have information about the business you're running, how much you're making, and be able to compare so you can get better. So number 2 is check your sales record, right? Number 3, feedback forms in the emails. Number 4 is social media polls. You can do it on TikTok, you can do it on Instagram. I don't know if you can do it on Facebook. I really do not. My reels go from Instagram to Facebook, so I don't use the Facebook app to edit as much. So I really don't know if you can do it on Facebook. But you understand what I'm saying? So if you're a baker and you are very seasoned, a lot of other bakers would like to hear from you on this channel. Please make sure to leave a comment, and if there's something you want us to know, you want me to also learn from, please just leave me in the comments, and be able to banter with one another there and be able to learn from each other. Thank you so much, and make sure to subscribe. And if you watch this video and you know a baker that will benefit, stop gatekeeping. I have a video on this channel on why you should gatekeep, but do not gatekeep this channel, because just spread the joy, spread the help. Everybody needs help once in a while, or you need help when you can get it, or you need to know where you can get help from in case you need it, kind of thing. Do not gatekeep. Send to other bakers, let them be able to share it, and let them be able to learn just as you are learning. Thank you so much, and I will see you in my subsequent videos.